I have a dream. My dream is to erase the word called housewife from the Indian dictionary. I have a goal. My goal is to create 1,000 successful women entrepreneurs, 3,000 salons, and 50,000 jobs by 31st December 2025. Money is beautiful. Money gives you a choice. Money gives you a choice of what dress to wear. Money gives you a choice of where you can put your children to school. Money gives you a choice of what car to drive. Money gives you a choice of where you can get hospitalized when you're sick. Money is beautiful. But money is not everything. Money is like a fuel to your car. It is neither the journey nor the destination. I believe entrepreneurship is going from one failure to another without losing enthusiasm. And that's exactly what we have done in the last 22 years. I'm going to share you that story. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their own dreams. As long as your hair grows, our business grows. It's a 30,000 crore industry growing at 20%. Organized industry is at half the size, growing double faster. There are around 2 lakh beauty parlors in the country, and there are around 10 lakh people who are directly employed in this business. These are some of the statistics I know today. But way back in 2000, when me and my wife Veena started Natural Salon, we did not know any of the above. Both my children have started going to school. There was some time available with Veena, which we wanted to put into use and make 60,000 rupees a month. And that was the beginning of the brand Naturals. Veena could have stayed home and glorified herself as a homemaker, or she could have sought a job. She was very particular. She said, I want to become an entrepreneur. One of the important decisions to make is whether you want to go for a job or whether you want to go for an entrepreneur, and that's 50% of the decision made. Then the question is what to do. That is the first challenge every entrepreneur faces. Identifying what to do. Irritation is the biggest source of energy. If you are irritated about something, look them over very carefully. There lies an opportunity. We were irritated about a lack of a good quality, affordable salon. At that point of time, good quality salon was available only in 5-star hotels, which were intimidating and unaffordable. On the other end, we had the local beauty parlors and barber shops, whose hygiene standards, quality of the products, and quality of people are very poor, to say the least. We as a customer could not fit into both. We thought there was a need for a good quality, affordable salon. And that was the first challenge we identified. The second challenge is, where do we find the skill? Veena is not a beautician, she is not a hairdresser, she is not a makeup artist. And my knowledge of beauty is even poor. I thought pedicure is for hand and manicure is for feet. With such poor knowledge of beauty, we hired somebody who was heading the Taj salon, and she in turn hired the rest of the people, and we started doing the project work. And the third and the most important challenge every entrepreneur faces is, where do I find the money? I favoritely call the 3 Fs, which is the friends, family, and fools. I collected the money from these 3 Fs and put them together and started the salon in Kadar Navaskan Road in Chennai, with the hope that Veena is going to get self-employed and we are going to make 60,000 rupees a month. I was half right. Veena became self-employed. In life and business, first 3 years are very difficult and the next 3 years are difficult. First year I made a business of 20 lakh and made a loss of 10 lakh. Second year I made a business of 30 lakh and made a loss of 5 lakh. Third year I made a business of 40 lakh and made a loss of 2 lakh. All my well-wishers told me that no, business won't come to you, you don't have luck, and you join your brother, and you don't have a B positive blood group. All these things they told. I said, no, I see the turnover going up and the losses coming down. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I will survive. And that's exactly what has happened. Fourth year, I started making my first profit of 50,000 rupees. Then opened my second salon. Then I started making 2 lakh profit. And after that, money lost its charm because there is no legal way to spend more than 2 lakhs in India. So after that, I thought I should make Naturals into a, number 1 salon in Chennai. Somebody had 5 salons. That means I should have 6 salons. So everybody told I was not lucky. I said, I define luck very differently. LUCK, laboring under correct knowledge. If you labor under correct knowledge, invariably you will be successful. That's exactly what has happened in that years. And then I went and met an auditor, prepared a project report, and went and met the bankers. I had now 6 years experience, the women entrepreneurs, profitable business for 3 years, the 1 crore security deposit, property in Anna Nagar. I thought bank is going to fall over the heels and going to give me 60 lakh loan, but that didn't happen. The bank said the beauty parlor means 3 lakh should be the project cost, 2 lakh is what we are going to fund. Anything and 1 lakh is what you are supposed to bring. 20 lakh and 30 lakh for a beauty parlor means it will be unviable. So I will give you one suggestion. If a banker rejects your application, that means it's a very good project. So but I am used to this disappointment, and I'm a Jack Canfield student, and Jack Canfield in one of the book called Success Principles, he will talk about SW, 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 SW. It means some will, some won't, so what, someone's waiting. So you keep on knocking the road, it shall open. And that's exactly what has happened. The 10th banker, the 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. The 54th banker said, yes, I will fund you. And he gave me 60 lakhs. And he said for a very, casual reason. He said, I like the husband and wife doing the business together. I think if Mr. Kurian and Maria go to the bank, they will give you much more money in dollars. And he said that, I like the husband and wife doing the business together, and I will give you the loan. That means you will repay. I said, whatever you want to say, you say. Give that 60 lakh. I took the money from the bank and started opening the next 3 salons. With the money generated from these 3 salons, I opened one more. 6 years into business, 6 salons, and life is bliss. And I want to grow further. I'm a growth addict. My role model is Anita Roddick. Anita Roddick is the owner of the Body Shop International. We wanted to bring Body Shop way back in '98. We went and met Anita Roddick in London. And she showed us around the place. She said, India is not ready. And she said, you are also not ready. Meeting her and listening to her audio cassette was such a, wonderful experience for us. And we put an advertisement, wanted franchisees. Some 340 people applied for us. Got the form from Anita Roddick, adopted to Salon, and sent it to these 340 people. 33 of them replied to us. That was the first shocker. Then we connected with these 33 people. 3 of them were serious. Finally, 3 became 0. Way back in 2007, nobody was interested to join naturals because this industry is considered to be a taboo activity. 30 lakh is too much for a beauty parlor. This is a husband and wife couple. We cannot trust them. This is what the market thought. But for me, no means next. It is either the next person or the next idea. I came out with a new idea and told my friends and relatives, I will invest 50%, you invest 50%, I will do the startup work, you do the day-to-day management, and let us share the profit. And this is also one of the idea Anita Roddick has used in her earlier days of business. So sometimes we all need to do is look around what's happening and cut, copy, paste. I have one very favorite model which is called CCI, which is copy, customize, and innovate. So look for anything which is good in other field, copy it, customize it, and innovate it. You have a new formula. And that's exactly what I have done with that. And told my first set of friends and relatives that I will invest 50%, you invest 50%, and let's do the business. Suddenly this idea, they liked it. And then the next year, the 6 became 13. The year after that, it became 28. Then it became 58. Then I told full franchising. I can't keep on investing money with the franchise. I told them full franchise. After that, gone in for the full franchise method. And then after that, the momentum started happening. And it became, as the host was introducing, we are at 710 salons at this point of time. And that's where we have reached. But what gives me immense satisfaction is not the number 1 salon chain or the amount of money what we make, or we had Genelia as our brand ambassador then. She was our road number 3 customer in Banjara Hills. And we appointed her as a brand ambassador. Bharati Walmart was scouting for a salon partner for their Easy Day stores. We put an advertisement in the Femina magazine. The decision maker's wife saw this advertisement, and he told her husband. They called me over and asked, is it a downloaded image or an original image of Genelia? I said, it's an original image of Genelia, and Genelia is her brand ambassador. I said, how come a salon afford brand ambassadors? They said, I have 124 salon at that point of time. They called me over. We presented our credentials. They gave me a mandate to open 250 shops in all their Easy Day stores. And finally, we could open only 10 in that. That's a different point. But that was a very important milestone in the journey of Naturals. What gives me immense satisfaction is not the money what we make, not the awards what we receive, not the association with Genelia, now with Kareena Kapoor. But what gives me immense satisfaction is so far we have created 400 plus financially independent women entrepreneurs. 99% are first-time entrepreneurs. 12,000 direct jobs, and we have created 700 plus salons. To me, these are very, thank you. To me, these are very important achievements. I have a dream. My dream is to erase the word called housewife from the Indian dictionary. I have a goal. My whole goal is to create 1,000 successful women entrepreneurs, 3,000 salons, and 50,000 jobs by 31st December 2025. I realized if I have to make my dream come true, I have to have a lot of money. I'm from a small town called Kadalur in a large middle-class family. I have 3 brothers, 2 sisters. But today we live in a society where if husband and wife live together, it is called a joint family. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a serious problem in the Indian middle class. The Indian middle class thinks the rich are bad. The Indian middle class thinks the rich are arrogant. The Indian middle class thinks the rich will exploit the poor. The Indian middle class thinks to desire to become rich is wrong. This is the unsaid word in the Indian middle class, and I was a victim of that. That is when I met my teacher, Mahatriya. He told me, every good human being has the moral responsibility to be rich. Every good human being has the moral responsibility to be rich. If the good people do not desire to become rich, money will go in the hands of bad people, and the bad people will use that and destroy good people. So in your own selfish interest, desire to become rich. It is not the action of the bad people which destroy the society. It is the inaction of the good people. Money is beautiful. Money gives you a choice. Money gives you a choice of what dress to wear. Money gives you a choice of where you can put your children to school. Money gives you a choice of what car to drive. Money gives you a choice of where you can get hospitalized when you're sick. Money is beautiful. But money is not everything. Money is like a fuel to your car. It is neither the journey nor the destination. It is just a part of the transportation system. Don't chase money. Make money chase you. Money is a byproduct of providing a good service or a good product. It is not a main product by itself. Money is a main product only for Reserve Bank of Fund, India. For everybody else, it is a byproduct. Love money, use people, you got it wrong. Love people, use money, you got it right. Once I got that money mindset, my business started exploding. Today I want to talk about 3 things what makes Naturals special. Naturals is not about providing facials, it is not about providing pedicure, manicure, bridal makeup. Naturals is about providing confidence. It's about providing confidence to the customer. It is about providing confidence to the smile providers. I call my staff service providers as the smile providers because their job is to put smile in the customer's face. And Naturals is about giving confidence to the franchise partner. First is the customer. If the Indians look good, they will feel good. If they feel good, they will perform good. If they perform good, they will again look good. So I want to make all the Indians to look good. That's why my company name is called Groom India. So that's the first point. I want the Indians to look good. Second is about the service smile providers. It happened 4 or 5 years before. I walked into one of my salon. I wanted to have a quick shave to attend a meeting, and the receptionist did not recognize me. I felt half happy and half sad. And here am I, the first person I went and met, and that person also did not recognize me. This time I felt more sad because my own people are not recognizing me. So then I met the second person. He said, "Sir, come. I don't know whether he is treating me as a boss or as a customer, doesn't matter. I said, I want a quick shave, can you give it to me? He said, sir, are you CK Kumaravel? I said, thank God, I am. He said, I was wanting to come and see you and thank you. I thought maybe my franchise partner has given him some salary increment or some special training. I asked him for what? He said, I am in this industry for 14 years. First 4 years I was working with my father. My father was called a barber. I was a hairdresser when I worked with him. I joined Naturals 10 years back. I became a hairstylist. Then I became a salon director. Now I am the style director. Now I am the salon director. The way in which I started looking at me has changed. The way in which my family looks at me has changed. The way in which the society looks at me has changed. I think that's one of the important contributions by Naturals. What was a taboo activity, the people, the hierarchy of job and caste nature associated with that is removed. Today it is looked at as a lifestyle activity. People from across the genre and spectrum and income group, and people are now a part of the Naturals journey, the salon journey, not only Naturals. I think that is what has made the Naturals very special in the second time, especially from a smile provider angle. Third one, from a franchise angle, this happened when I was opening my 8th salon, first salon outside Chennai in Coimbatore. I used to go there every month, spend some 5 days with my partner. One day he introduced me to a elderly looking woman and said she is coming every month and spending some 5,000 rupees. I said, thank you very much for your patronage, ma'am. She said, I am coming from Karur. Every month, twice we are coming, only for Naturals. Why not you open a salon in Karur? I said, Anita Radhik told, no, India is not ready. I need to give it to somebody else. I told, ma'am, Karur is not ready. She said, no, do a market survey. But before I could do a market survey, she saw one place and she invited me to Karur. I went to Karur, I saw the place, I liked it. She invited me to her house. I walked into her house. There was one BMW on the left-hand side and a Mercedes-Benz on the right-hand side and few more small cars. I told myself, why is this lady wanting to open a natural salon? Anyway, okay, I walked in and I met her husband, 2 sons, 2 daughter-in-laws. I told myself, 30 lakh loss also will not affect this family. Chalo, let us open. I opened the salon and 1 year later she called me and she said, thank you. I said, for what? She said, this month I have made 50,000 rupees profit. I said, good ma'am, you can make up to 1.5 lakh. And unknowingly I added one line, I said, it will be very useful for you. She said, no sir, I don't have any money problem. At any given point of time, my house will have 10 lakhs in cash, jewelry and document extra. But for any money I spend, I need to give accounts to my husband and to my 2 sons. This is my money. I can spend the way in which I want. I said, you have made my day. This, the best fashion statement you can make, is standing on your own legs. If there is a woman in your house, in the name of mother, in the name of wife, in the name of sister, in the name of daughter, who is not contributing to the financial kitty of the family, it's a gross underutilization, abuse of human potential. Charity begins at home. Don't blame the Prime Minister, don't blame the policy makers, don't blame the astrology chart, don't blame God. It's our responsibility to make that woman financially independent. India may have got independence in 1947, Indians have not, especially the Indian women. India can only make it to the world map. All the FDA, all these etc. stories are all very nice. I think each and every one of us, every woman, the human potential, when it is harnessed, when that dream, that potential, and that talent, and that energy is channelized for a positive purpose, India will shine, and that's our responsibility, and that's what Natural stands for. Together, let us build a beautiful India. Thank you so much, and best wishes.